What is number one going to be?
Number one is Casper and Memblem.
Casper and
What the fuck?
All right, should we start on the Baauer beat battle? Oh, there might be some potential here.
They were like kind of coming in with that weird twist of slip it over.
Dude, what are we doing? Yes! Me and Casper are doing a collab. He's gonna be so pissed.
You know these kids on, man.
You know what I'm saying, dude?
What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying?
All right, we're done, dude. Hey, what's up, guys? I know it's been a while, but I'm making this video since last night, me and my friend Casper recently won a Baauer beat battle, and we're going to break it down since it was made live on stream last week. So let the stream say hi. So first, we're going to start off with how I made the beat live on stream. It all came together sort of accidentally. We actually made it as a meme, but it ended up working, and then Casper took over from there. Oh, fuck, the fucking Baauer battle is going on in 2 days too that I haven't started. Maybe we'll make it in the stream. I want to work on this a little bit. Oh, apparently I'm just going to fucking delete that. Oh, there it is. That's the right one. Fuck it. Don't even know if that'll work, but I'm just gonna put it in. Like, I could spend days just thinking, oh no, I don't know enough about theory to make chords properly. I'm gonna look like an ass on stream. Or just do it. Yeah, fuck it. Let's make it weird. That was a sad little syncopation. See what works, you know. Something a little more trappy. I think this is more trappy. Gotta delay this. So what this is doing right now is this is triggering right before the clap. Like, you hear these two? But it's really subtle. And if I delay it more and more, closer and closer. Bring some more swing in there. What I'd like to do on a lot of these sort of trappier beats is actually do a quarter note sidechain, because it gives a different type of off groove that sort of works a lot of the time. Battle. Oh, this is what we just made. Maybe it'll fucking work. I kind of liked how that sounded for a second there. You know how modern day rappers do that thing where they put that right before the frickin'. Already know what's true. Back No, we gotta fucking do that for the whole
Catching the alleyway, slipping, no dipping, I'ma knock out your front tooth. Wait, slipping, no dipping, I'ma knock out your front tooth.
Yeah, there it is. What's up? Casper's like fucking reputation is on the line. And so now we'll go on to Casper's section.
Okay. So Basically, Memlum sent me two things, right? Memlum started off sending me first. He sent me on private Discord. He sent me this thing.
Alleyway slipping, no dipping, I'ma knock out your front tooth.
And I'm not gonna lie, when I heard it, I thought this is kind of sick. But that was also Memlum. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you for real? Later that evening, he sent me this part.
Nah, but be prepared for a class, I'll dash and run right straight through you.
We do have something to work on. And this is also pretty much immediately where the tempo change comes into the whole play. So he made it at 120 BPM, which is a BPM that I never work in. And so I was a little scared. I didn't really know what I could do with that and how to do it. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna overthink this. I'm just gonna take it face value, and I'm just gonna make whatever I would make normally with the sample, without worrying too much about like the speed exactly yet, like how it transitions into Memlum style, like all of that kind of stuff. I was like, I'm just gonna do my own thing, and then we'll figure out a way to match that together. How that kind of came together is basically this flute, and that's what Memlum sent me, this flute as well. Basically, all the leads that you hear in the drop here are all that flute. Like, so basically, it starts off with this high energy flute. So that rack, and this is the flute processing rack. Which, if you guys are a subscriber, will be on Sunday's sub rewards. If you're not a subscriber yet, sorry man, you're missing out. Yeah, so what you can see is like it's sped up double, like I double timed it. So I just double timed it, sped it up, and through like the processing on it. Oh, which I mean, I can go through the whole thing, but like it's like fucked on Decapitator with on punish mode, which is literally what gives all the oomph. Bad track to make things just sound fucking loud. Some reverb. LFO we'll go over it in a second. Simple delay and just an EQ out, to low pass. And so the LFO tool is just a normal like triangle like volume LFO that will give that sort of like wobbly effect, right? Like it feels like the sound is a little more contained within boundaries, whereas if I have it turned off, but it wouldn't flow as well. Like it feels like untamed. It feels like it's going too crazy, too wild and so throwing an LFO tool is really useful in doing that. Then there's a second flute like that is sort of responding to that. That is just this sample, panning left and right. And I added the flute processing. I just have these little like clips. Then I had this part. Okay, I believe that this is reversed, if I'm correct. The moral of the story is I just kind of fuck around. So I click a reverse, I click a double time, a half time. I process it a bunch, and I just kind of I just hear these little melody lines that I feel can like work together, right? And should we go to the drums real quick then? So this is sort of the drum pattern. Drum was over. So this kick is basically following this like overdose drum loop that I use on pretty much all of my projects, and this is drum loop from the Lassie sample pack. So what I started doing was first transcribe it in my own drums. So basically what I did is I layered it with that other drum loop. And so to give that a little bit more power, I have like this kick of course going on. And then I add some Foley there as well that I'm layering with the claps. So you get like... And then I have sort of also, I have the drum loop, but I have it answering the whole time with the stomps that you hear. And so I have the stomps really wide, but then I have the kick, like this kick layered with it is in the center, so it wouldn't like sound weird in the mix. And I have these oh yeah. Yeah, and then it's actually funny because I'm pretty sure that this is Yeah, this is from the Memlem. This is from the Memlem sample pack. Like Memlem has his own sample pack, and I used one of his samples in his song, and I don't think he realized it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we have the 808 here, which is just one of my favorite 808s. I use it all the time. Just the only thing that I did is in this first part, I have it like bends down. It's like, oh shit, something's gonna happen, and you don't really know what. It's almost like a... So basically, it didn't have this brass at all. This brass only came in like I did this on stream last Sunday, I think, this song. And this brass only came in like the last half an hour or something. Like that was like a Hail Mary in the last quarter. So it wasn't usually, it was like this. So it's literally an effect chain on the master. Whoever tells you that you shouldn't throw effects on the master is full of shit. Just do it. I digress. Okay, so basically what it is this, it's called the Dry Wet Cabinet Simulator. And I made it myself. And the idea behind it is indeed to make it sound like it is in a different room, right? It's like super reverbed out and stuff. And also I put a Valhalla room on the master. That's what happens. So if you look, device on, I have the device on here. Like just throwing reverb on the master makes it sound like it's in a room, so that's kind of what I did there. But I think it's fun, and I think it keeps the listener interested, and it's sort of vibey because it's two different things that are doing the same thing, right? At first is that it's the cassette effect with the reverb that will sort of like give that super distorted sound. And then I just do the reverb, which doesn't have that distorted sound. So it's like, it's the same effect, but it's two different, like, you're kind of playing around with two different ways of doing that. And I think that just creates a little bit of production value that like people like WhatSoNot like picked up on, you know, like he said that too. He was super impressed by all the different ways I was processing things. And this is just two techniques to do the same thing, but they just sound slightly different. And that creates like contrast, and that's just cool. Just fucks. So I added this like little bell melody there. And then I added around the head to like just like make it like bounce from left to right, you know? And then I brought back these brasses from and I put that in Dry Wet Simulator. Here like the vocal picked up a lot, like in energy and like in speeds. And I added this little like this... This is another trick that I kind of learned, and this is like really useful for beat battles, I feel like. And I think it is that people in beat battles make very often outros, and that is a waste of time. Like you have 1 minute, but you need to flex. Like that's literally what you're doing while doing a beat battle. It's like you're flexing. And so what a lot of people do is that they have like an outro of like 10 seconds, which is just a waste of time, waste of space. What I started doing with these beat battles is generally that like the highest climax kind of comes at the end. I'm building up all this energy. It's all moving towards like a drop, or like I'm just pushing as much energy I can in this song. So when you're here, you're kind of like, oh fuck. Like what just happened the last minute? Whereas if you have like an outro, you're kind of like, okay, well, like you kind of calm down again, right? Like you want to let people like end your beat battle beat at like a high, just being like, holy shit, what the fuck went on here? You kind of need to think about like sort of structuring your songs really in a beat battle kind of thing.